Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's JD, part of the Straight Neck crew. Just want to let y'all know that we have over 30 episodes that have not been uploaded to YouTube just yet. You can check those out in our link tree in the description below. They're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you will also get all of our socials, our Twitter and our TikTok. So make sure to check that out. And if you like what we talked about today, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, comment. We would really, really appreciate it. So on to the show.
Lakers, bro. What the fuck?
Hold on. Hold on. All right, man. We haven't met in 2 weeks. We've had last time we met literally was the day before the beginning of the conference finals, both conference finals. You know, we've had one very competitive conference finals, and then we had the other one that well, I'm gonna let y'all talk because y'all did most of the predicting. I didn't predict. See, this is why I don't predict, bro. This is why I don't predict. This is why I stay. I'm going to try to stay as neutral as possible and take it game by game. But they got swept. And I want to know what y'all think because y'all.
Who is they?
The Lakers got swept.
Be specific now.
The Lakers got swept. The Lakers got swept. And y'all were the ones that chose them. I think, what you saying, 6 or 5?
I said Lakers. I said 6 or 5. I don't know. I had them winning.
5 or 6. Well, y'all said 5 or 6. Somewhere around there, 5 or 6.
I had the Lakers winning the finals regardless, though.
So what did y'all take away? What do y'all think about this sweep? What happened, man?
Why they do LeBron like that, bro? Why they have to sweep the man?
This is ugly. I mean, this was I don't know. It's kind of like honestly, it's just like I wanted to be like so mad. I feel like I would be like so mad knowing that the Lakers were swept. But just seeing how they were swept and seeing that the team they went against, the players that they got on their team, and seeing how it went down, I'm honestly not that mad. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I would have loved to see LeBron win his 5th ring, and because I feel like if he would have won this series, I mean, Celtics or Heat, the Lakers would have beat either team. I felt like comfortably. But I mean, LeBron's legacy is already set. This would have been a boost for his legacy. But just watching each and every game, I watched each and every game from start to finish, and after the first game, I was comfortable with the Lakers winning in 6. I was like, oh yeah, they got this in the back for sure. Because the first game, I mean, the Denver Nuggets played perfect. Yeah. They played perfect. They couldn't, bro. I remember watching it. Jokic did like a step back 3. I can't remember if it was AD or LeBron.
It was
step back,
one leg. When AD looked at him and smiled at him.
Yeah, and that was like a very important shot because that was one of those timely shots. It was a matter of if he makes it, the Nuggets are gonna go crazy. If he misses, they're in trouble because the Lakers were on a momentum run, and that was one of the shots that you had to make if you were the Denver Nuggets, and he made it. And that wasn't the only shot he made in the series as well. That was like he made like two more shots, pretty much almost exactly like that. He was another one on LeBron. I think it was like game 2 or 3. Pretty much same spot, couple seconds on the shot clock, fades. He shoots the ball behind his fucking head like Larry Bird or some shit, and it goes straight in, like just splash. But yeah, as far as the Lakers getting swept, it's not a good look. I feel like the Lakers could have at least every game that was played, I felt like the Lakers could have won. They were in the game, each and every game, but as far as getting swept, you never want to get swept. You want to have at least one win. I mean, even the Timberwolves were able to win one game against the Denver Nuggets. But back to the point of, I'm not too mad because the games were competitive. It wasn't just like a blowout each and every game. The Lakers had leads in 2 or 3 of those games, like 10-point leads, 12-point leads. They just kind of blew it. But just watching it, it's like the Lakers just had no answers. No answers at all. They tried to make adjustments. The Denver Nuggets would counter it. When Jokic was kind of off, Jamal Murray would step in and then just take over. When Jamal Murray and the Jokic was off, the role players were coming in hot. KCP, exactly. Bruce Brown, bro, ain't no way. I was just like, nah, bro. Like, there's just nothing you can do. So as far as getting swept, I would have never would have guessed it. I would have bet all my money, all my valuables, all my assets, and said the Lakers. I don't care what happens, they're not getting swept. I just can't see it happening. But it did. It did happen. And again, I thought that watching Game 4, I was like, "There's no way that there's just literally no way that they're gonna lose this game." I don't
They
care.
were
Like
weren't they up by? They were up by 10, weren't they? The Lakers at one point
They were.
up,
Or
and that's when the Nuggets came back.
second half, this third quarter, it's already
yeah,
catching
it
up.
was the third
Yeah.
quarter. The third quarter. I mean, LeBron. That's the same game. LeBron had what?
49, I think.
Yeah, I mean, second half. I mean, first half, he couldn't miss. You know, I was like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna drop 50 tonight." But of course, he got kind of like tied down. It felt like he just wasn't able to keep producing. You know, of course he's old or whatever the case may be, but I just see he wasn't as aggressive. I'm not too sure it was like the little injury he had or he was just gassed out. I feel like he was just gassed out, you know. And I mean, it was also the Denver Nuggets defense as well. They're just like,
Underrated,
yeah,
underrated, overlooked.
yeah. I mean, not even their defense. The entire Denver Nuggets team for the entire season was overlooked. I haven't heard anything about them the entire season.
We ain't talk about them.
We ain't talk
To
about
be fair, we never, bro. Who did? Okay, I'm gonna speak for myself. I've mentioned the Warriors. I've mentioned probably the Clippers at some point, knowing my crazy ass. Everybody but the Nuggets.
Yeah.
The Grizzlies, and the whole time they sat at number one the whole entire time. And the biggest gripe about them was their defense. And when they're connected, how they are and their great chemistry. See, this is what I mean about defense. When we think about great defense, we're like, okay, who's going to guard him? Who's going to guard that? Individual matchups. But we never really look at the whole, how valuable the communication of the defense is. And I think the Nuggets are a good example of, if you have great chemistry and a great plan defensively and y'all are communicating with your teammates defensively, you can make up for like the individual like non-defenders that you have. You would think so, like a Jamal Murray or a Jokic. Like you can make up for stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then if you combine that with elite defenders like KCP, Michael Porter to an extent, Aaron Gordon.
Hold on, bro. Michael Porter.
To an
You're going a
extent,
little too
because
far
he
with
had-
the elite part, but
No, he's
is
not
a
elite.
good
I'm
defender.
saying, but he has the physical attributes
Right, he is a good
that you want from
defender.
a good defender.
Same with Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, not saying he has a lateral quickness, but he has the length. And then Aaron Gordon, he's a good defender.
Yeah.
You combine all that in sync, I mean,
And Jokic, although he's not athletic, he doesn't need to be a good defender.
he has good hands.
Exactly.
For
He
sure.
has
He got
great
good hands.
hands, so he's able to swipe or alter the little pass. If they try to pass it in, pass him.
He alters shots as well. I mean, he doesn't block them, but they makes you take uncomfortable shots.
And there was like this crazy, 'cause, I mean, I feel like the Lakers fans were really emotional. I mean, I would be emotional too if my team got swept in the conference finals, but they were going after Darvin Ham. They're going after everybody. You know, like Darvin Ham get fired, but I think Darvin Ham did a really good job. I feel like he did a great job with his first year with the Lakers and then with the turnaround that they had in the second half of the season and getting them to play, you know, great. And he tried to make adjustments throughout the series, and he did, but they just didn't work. They just went against a good team, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like the Denver Nuggets were just a better team. At the end of the day, you know, you can't complain about that. And it's just so ugly because getting swept is just that's you gotta bring the brooms out. So getting swept is not a good feeling. But at the same time, like, I don't know, I just feel like I would be like so disappointed. I guess because the Lakers, like I said, each game was competitive, and at least they showed up and showed out. You know, they just looked overmatched at the end of the day. The Denver Nuggets were making every shot. I mean, it just they played like they looked the best team in the NBA, and they were the best team in the NBA. It just surprises me that they were able to hold it up, you know, throughout the playoffs, because I didn't think that they would do it. But shout out to the Denver Nuggets; they're gonna be the NBA champions.
Man,
Hold on.
I told you.
Hold
he was
on, Bucko.
Man, I told you he was MVP though, Jokic. I'm just gonna say that real quick.
I like how y'all said that coming into the playoffs, y'all had the highest. He had the highest expectation from the both of you. Is he proving y'all good so far? Proving y'all wrong?
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet, cause I mean, if you look at the path that the Denver Nuggets has taken, their path haven't really been
Come on, man.
too
Come on,
All right,
man.
look.
Don't start this.
Timberwolves
Don't start
I'm
this,
convinced.
bro.
don't count. Timberwolves
Yeah, they
don't count.
but yeah, KD and Booker. That's a nice little sample size. Then, Lakers, bro? Nah, bro.
Come on, man. You can't say that, bro. Yeah, I think.
I think the Heat had the hardest path though, and then but behind the Heat, it would be the Denver Nuggets for me personally.
Well, the Heat ain't done yet. The Heat and Boston Celtics ain't done yet.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
It ain't done. That ain't finished.
yeah.
Shit. But the Nuggets for them, it started off easy, but it kind of got more competitive. I also think the Denver Nuggets had a different attitude against the Lakers, since it's mainly a rematch.
It was a it was a rematch.
And
They're healthy now too. I mean, when they played the Lakers the first time, they weren't healthy.
no, I think they were, but it was just what, 3 years ago?
No, they weren't healthy though.
Yeah, because Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
Michael Porter. Did he even play at all? Did he play? I don't think he played.
I think it was a six guy, no, off the bench and shit.
That
Like
was
Hurts
during the
out
bubble,
there.
right?
Yeah.
So I think Jamal Murray was healthy, but it was just.
Oh yeah, because he
They
was
were
going
just-
crazy.
It was a younger
Murray was
team.
It
going
was just a
crazy.
younger version of them though.
Yeah.
That's it. And they had who the fuck was
Mike
it?
Porter Jr. He was injured. He was in.
He was
Mike
injured,
Porter.
but he was coming off the bench back in.
Man,
But they
their
had-
team was kind of different too.
And they didn't have
Yeah.
Aaron Gordon back then.
Or
either.
KCP
Yeah, they didn't have KCP. KCP was on the Lakers.
or Bruce Brown. Yeah, so
no,
I
Bruce
mean,
Brown. A different team.
good
Same
pickups,
core,
underrated pickups too. I mean, oh my goodness, ain't no way, bro. I remember Bruce Brown was boning with the Brooklyn Nets, and then the Denver Nuggets picked him up. He played role. He's been doing his thing. But yep. Like I said, Nuggets. I think the Nuggets. I mean, between the Celtics and the Heat, they're not beating the Nuggets. I just don't see that happening. I mean, as far as just off the top, I mean, the Celtics too inconsistent. Come on, you're just 0-3. You're down 3 games against the Miami Heat, who is pretty much a B team because half their players are injured, and the Heat, the Denver Nuggets just gonna overmatch the Heat. You know? That's how I feel like.
I don't want to say that, Jack. I don't want to. That's that to me.
Hold on,
that's
so
kinda-
you just said the Denver Nuggets. What you're saying that the Denver Nuggets have the hardest path to the finals?
I can't. Oh, I can't. No, I said they had a hard path. I never said that. No, they don't have the hardest path. They had a hard path to the finals, but you can't count out the Heat, man. You can't. I don't want to hear about matchups or overmatched. I don't want to hear none of that. I need to
That
see.
ain't the issue, bro. People, they're getting hurt, bro. Like Jimmy Buckets is playing through an injury. You got fucking Gabe Vincent playing through a swollen ankle.
I mean, yeah, he missed the game
Tyler
as well.
Hero, Kyle Lowry's
still
been
out.
dealing with injuries all year. Kevin Love got an injury. He's still playing. Like, bro, half the team literally is hurt in some way.
I mean, we don't even have to think about the Heat right now because they're not winning tonight, bro.
Hold on,
They are
bro.
not winning
Yeah.
tonight.
Look, man, I'm not gonna lie. Look, hold on. I was talking to Ishmael last week, right? Well, I was because that last week, what was it? They were 3-0 last week.
No.
They were 3-0. It was 3-0 last week. Last week when we talked, they were
Yeah,
3-0.
it was 3-0.
Right, Jimmy Butler, if anything that I'm gonna get from this playoffs, regardless of the Heat advance or not, Jimmy Butler's a Hall of Famer, bro. In my eyes, and I think that was discussed on TV at some point. Like if he makes it to the finals, I don't remember if it was what analyst it was. It was like he's a Hall of Famer, bro. Jimmy Butler,
Hall of Famer.
just to, cause I mean you think about like the great performances in the past and the great players who haven't won a ring. Take like Reggie Miller for example. He's in the Hall of Fame. Why shouldn't Jimmy Butler be in the Hall of Fame?
Chuck.
Charles Barkley, and like bro,
Player.
he makes it to the finals. He's like to me is like guaranteed. And then if he doesn't, you can still like make an argument based on his performances in the playoffs. Like I don't want to like negate like the stuff that he did earlier, bro. Like, cause I feel like these past 3 games, he hasn't been himself. But we still gotta remember like what he did, bro. I don't know how y'all feel about that. About that idea of him being a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame. I mean,
his career still ain't done.
I know it ain't done, but like
yeah, as far as right now, I don't know. I don't know about being a Hall of Famer. I mean, I guess if you look at the NBA standards, I mean, who isn't in a Hall of Famer? I feel like the NBA has to fucking dwindle down on who they throw in the Hall of Fame because it should be like an elite class. And as far as how it looks right now, there's a lot of players in the Hall of Fame who shouldn't be there, in my opinion. But as far as NBA standards, I would say yeah. As far as my standards in the Hall of Fame, I'd probably say no because, yeah, he's done a good job and whatever. But at the same time, I feel like he hasn't proven anything.
He got to the finals in the bubble.
Well,
He got this 8 seed to the conference finals, and potentially, depending on tonight, could get an 8 seed to the finals.
yeah, but it hasn't.
As
He hasn't done it yet,
the
though.
guy,
He hasn't done it yet, though. Because if he loses tonight, I'm saying no. He's
but he took his 8 seed to the conference finals too, and pushed it to a game 7
he's scared
against
them.
a second seed. Yeah, exactly.
He's scared them.
Been the guy for them, and he's never really played with another other than with Philly. And you really can't count D Wade in the Bulls. He's never really played with any superstars. He's always been by himself. And I feel like his peers talk highly of him. I've been deep diving on Jimmy Butler, bro. It's like I feel bad because I didn't give him his flowers. Like
Earlier this season.
I was talking shit about him because he coasts during the season. Come on now, like he does coast, so
Yeah.
he can fly under the radar. You can forget about him, but I think about both my standards and the NBA standard. I think he HOF, man, certified.
Can't complain. I mean, I like Jimmy as a player, as a person as well. And as far as what he's doing for the Heat, would have never guessed it. But tonight, come on, bro, losing 3 straight. Now they're back at the Celtics in Boston, bro. He had a chance. He had 3 opportunities to close it out. You know,
I think we're gonna see a big Jimmy Butler game, man. I think we're
So-
about to see 40 plus.
why do you think that he's gonna show up tonight compared to the game 4, 5, and 6?
Why wouldn't he show up tonight?
This is it.
This is it.
This is
Back
it.
is against the wall.
I think it's gonna be the same with Jason Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
He's been consistent this whole playoffs, but I think he's gonna show up tonight also. Might drop another 50-pointer.
I mean, Jason Tatum in Game 7s. I mean, before that Game 7 that he had the previous series, Jason Tatum has been pretty inconsistent as well. So I'm interested to see what Jason Tatum does this Game 7. But I mean, as far as Miami Heat beating the Boston Celtics in Boston after losing 3 straight, I just don't see that happening. It just can't happen. I mean, the NBA script is already been written. You know, the Boston Celtics is going to be the first team to come back up from 0-3.
Oh, here we go with the script.
The script is, I mean,
What
you
do you
already see
think?
it.
So is the script has the Lakers getting swept?
Nah, that wasn't a part of the script. There were like a couple edits. There were a couple edits and last minute adjustments for the script. But the script is written.
I had one
Celtics
dude.
and Nuggets. Celtics and Nuggets in the finals.
There's this old dude at work, and he was saying the same fucking shit when the conference finals were starting.
About what?
He was like, "It's gonna be Lakers and Celtics. Watch." He was like, "Man, it's too much money involved." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up. Basketball cannot be. You cannot rig this shit, bro."
I ain't gonna lie. I think they were trying to rig it for Lakers, but Denver just said nah. I mean, like you said, all the ridiculous shots they were making, you can't rig that. Let me just be honest, you can't. So if you're getting your ass kicked, even the refs can't save you at a certain point, bro. So even there was a script for the Lakers to win. Denver just said, fuck that script and swept them.
And the Heat said, "Fuck your script too."
I mean,
Pretty
the
much.
Heat are hurt right now, and I don't think that's part of the script.
I think he gonna find a way, man. I'm rooting for the ultimate underdog.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Heat as well. Just because they're battling to make the playoffs, and now they have a chance to go to the finals. Kind of like the Lakers. I mean, that's why I think that's another reason I'm not tripping. Because the Lakers weren't supposed to be this far anyways in the first place.
Nah.
What?
Don't pull back now.
They were.
Nah.
They
From the
weren't
beginning.
supposed to
Nah,
be here.
yeah, hold on.
From the beginning of the season, bro.
Yeah,
It wasn't looking like it.
not beginning of season, but when they made those adjustments,
Oh, yeah.
they made those trades.
I was yelling.
Don't forget that the battle to get the 7th seed was really tight. People were talking about the Lakers being potential champions even as a 7th seed. So they were expected, bro. They were expected to do
Hold
it.
on.
You even had those expectations.
I mean,
for 'em,
yeah, I
man.
had them personally going to, but that was kind of a reach of mine, to be honest. I mean, to win it all, I mean, the Lakers, starting off 2-10, it was like pretty much they had to have like a perfect path. They had to win each game, once that trade deadline hit. And they pretty much did. They won all the point games and were able to make the playoffs. But as far as you're going against the best team, you went from a 7 seed, and even with the trade deadline, the Denver Nuggets had that same team for the past couple of, for the entire season pretty much. The Lakers had to do it all like this, like on the fly, and they were able to do it, And again, like back to the series, you're going against the best team, the number one, literally the best team on record in the NBA. You have the pretty much MVP on that team as well. You know, I mean, yeah, he finished second, but he's practically the MVP as well. You're going against that team.
What are you trying to say about JoJo?
No,
Yeah,
I'm serious.
yeah,
He's
I'm
like,
just
yeah, he's out
I'm just
there.
playing.
I feel like, I mean,
We'll
I
get
feel
back
like
to the MVP
yeah,
discussion.
Embiid
I was
deserves the
playing.
MVP. You know, it's a regular
I
season
don't
award.
know. Yeah, we got to talk about MVP later, bro.
Nah, that's a
Stop,
regular
man.
season
No,
award,
we'll-
bro.
Stop,
we'll
stop.
get-
Don't bring
no,
the
bro.
play-ins in. Don't bring the playoffs into this,
Bro,
bro.
that's where all that matters, bro.
Don't bring the play. It's not a playoff. It's not a playoff
Right.
accolade, bro.
Then the MVP
Yeah.
award doesn't matter. It's just a cute little award.
It's a regular season award.
No, it doesn't
And
matter.
if the NBA want to fix the problem, they should do playoff MVP.
No, they should just do
That'd be a-
MVP.
that'd
They
be a
should-
good
They should
trophy.
just do MVP
yeah.
after the season because it's kind of ugly where during the playoffs you get the MVP winner and it's during the game. And look what happened this year. Joel Embiid got his award. Okay, he had a great performance this regular season, but to have it in a have it in a playoffs game at your home, and then to lose. Like, God damn, man.
But by making that point, you're negating everything that just happened 82 games before.
What I think it should be 82 games plus the playoffs, and then after the season, after the finals, here's the MVP.
Then why don't we just make 2 MVPs? Because the regular season
playoff
counts.
MVP?
The regular season counts for something. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
to
Like
get your team into a top
the
potential
playoffs
3
games are
seed
just a consideration. Like also the regular season matters. It's not like you can just be like Jimmy Butler and not do nothing in a regular season, but in playoff Jimmy, no, you didn't do nothing all year.
Then Jimmy Butler should get a playoff MVP. Why don't we make
That's
2 awards?
too much. But then you have the conference finals MVP,
Don't
and
you
then the
think-
finals. That's
you-
too many MVPs.
Don't you think Clutch Player of the Year and Hustle Player of the Year is too much?
That's also a little cute award too. Like,
Then fuck that shit. Make a playoff MVP. They should. I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
be a great
Playoff
idea.
Oh,
Playoff
my-
MVP.
so have
yeah.
4 different MVPs every year. Like
2.
It's gonna be. There's conference finals though, and then there's the finals.
Yeah, they just
Don't
introduced
Don't
that.
nobody be looking at that, man.
Shit.
Conference
Finals
finals-
MVP, bro.
Conference Finals MVP. Don't nobody be looking at that.
Bro, come on.
Conference Finals MVP. Don't nobody really be like, come on.
People look at that
When-
more.
When has anybody ever like brought up? Oh, he's got 5 Conference Finals MVPs. Finals MVPs, yeah, but Conference Finals MVPs.
Yeah, well, the conference finals MVP was just introduced. I'm thinking like last year, honestly, because it's like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and then the other one's like
Yeah.
Bill Russell for the Eastern or something like that. But yeah, I could care less about the conference finals.
MVPs.
Yeah, I do like the idea of 2 MVPs though, like pretty much
Regular
just the regular season and then the
Postseason.
playoffs. That'd be a very interesting thing. I think the NBA should probably take a look at that.
That way you can split the 2 because then because I mean, yeah, Joel Embiid had a bad playoff series, but we can't take away what he did
You know, the regular season.
in the regular season. He dominated, right? He did what he had to do.
He did. I still can't get over that though. I mean, Embiid, dang man, up 3-2 against the Celtics, and
Damn, my MVP.
I mean, I think we should take a look at the Celtics. If any team that's been in the playoffs so far, as far as their inconsistency, the battles they have gone through, they've been able to come back from those battles, but they're inconsistent as well. The Celtics and their players. I mean, JB, Jason Tatum, they're both inconsistent as well. They're able to. I mean, they were down 3-2 against the 76ers, forced the Game 7, and now they're in the Game 7 situation again.
But they're undefeated in Game 7s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are.
That's got to say something. They're
Yeah.
undefeated. Not only that, yeah, I have to admit that I'm going to root for the Miami Heat to win because they're the ultimate underdogs. But I do think that a Celtics and Nuggets series could potentially be a little bit more competitive than a Miami Heat and a Nuggets series. Just because we were discussing before we started, like, the Celtics defensively have more options and better personnel to throw at what the Nuggets can have offensively.
Yeah.
Other than the Heat. You said what they just have Bam
Is it?
and no other big man. Really, Bam and Kevin Love are their 2
Just Bam.
big bodies.
Kevin Love, come on, they don't count. Just
Yeah.
Bam.
And
Highsmith.
Tyler Zeller.
Who?
Tyler Zeller? Or is it Cody Zeller?
Who?
I think it's
I'm
Cody.
just like, nah,
Is it Tyler or Cody?
It's Cody. It's Cody.
It's Cody Zeller?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, who? Come on, bro. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah. Nah, bro. Miami Heat, Denver Nuggets. First and foremost, that's going to be one of the most boring finals ever, bro.
No,
I'm
you're
not.
one
I'm
of
not
those.
watching that.
You're one
This
of
is
those.
probably be the.
You're
This
one
will
of
probably be the first finals
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not watching in the last decade, bro.
You're
I'm not
one-
watching this
You're
finals.
one of those.
Yeah,
You're
I am one of those,
Yeah,
and
you're
I-
one of those.
I gotta admit it, bro. Come
You're
on,
one
bro.
of those.
Denver Nuggets against the Miami Heat. Come
No.
on, Miami Heat are boring.
Oh, you're one of
They're
those.
boring.
You're one of
The
those.
Miami Heat, as great as they've played in these playoffs, they're boring, bro. They're just so boring. What highlight? Name me a highlight in the Heat game that has happened.
The Duncan Robinson alley-oop slam to Bam, bro.
That's a highlight.
Yeah, that's a highlight.
That's a monumental moment for you.
Jimmy Buckets saying I'm fucking him in front of the Milwaukee fans, bro.
That ain't cutting it. That ain't cutting it, bro.
Come on, man.
That ain't cutting it. That ain't enough.
You know which series is like really jaded in my mind? I can't think of any highlight. It's the New York and Miami Heat series. I can't think of shit for that series. I can't think of anything.
See, exactly. You know
I
what I'm saying?
just forgot about the Knicks. I'm not gonna lie. The
I mean,
Knicks-
we'll see highlights from the Nuggets though.
that was a boring ass series. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
The Knicks and the fucking Heat were a boring ass series, but
It was just like a rough, boring
it's
series.
a
you know?
gritty ass series.
But yeah, I'm not looking forward to the Nuggets and Heat, bro. Please give me the Celtics because that'll be an interesting series. The Celtics and Heat. I mean, the Celtics and Nuggets.
What would not make it interesting to you? What is your gripe about it not being interesting?
Heat?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the way to play. This is the way to play. You don't see like any flashy things. Not saying that makes a big difference, but it does as far as like entertainment. You know, because I mean, as like we're all NBA fans, so we're gonna enjoy the game regardless. But as far as like people who are just like starting off watching basketball,
Oh, fuck them.
yeah, no, I'm saying, but
I'm saying, fuck them.
come
I
on,
don't
they're
care
like
about them.
they're
I
gonna
don't
watch
care-
the game
I
though.
don't care what they're watching. I don't
'Cause,
give a fuck.
I mean, yeah, because it's people who never watch basketball, but they may watch the finals, you know. And once they see the finals game of the Denver Nuggets, and what are they gonna see like from the Heat? They're not gonna see like any athletic dunking or just crazy shot making. They'll see it from the Nuggets. You know, you got Aaron Gordon and Jeff Green may throw in the highlight, but you're not getting anything from the Heat. You're not getting anything.
No, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Regardless what team it is, I think it's gonna be a sweep probably or a gentleman's sweep.
Who the Nuggets?
Hell yeah, bro. At this point, I'm like, bro. Miami Heat's hurt. Celtics is too inconsistent. Denver they're gonna lay the hammer quick, bro. They're not gonna allow the Celtics to get their shit together. They're gonna close them out. Cause Denver Nuggets, bro, they ain't come here to play, bro. Them folks finna win this shit, bro. And they're gonna make it quick and simple and just shut everyone up. Like Miami Heat, they're hurt. They're not gonna do much. Jimmy Butler's been hurt. They got half their team hurt. I don't know who's gonna win this series, but regardless, Denver's gonna win it, bro.
I think so.
And I don't think it's gonna be even close. I think it's just gonna be like, bruh, an absolute domination. Jokic is gonna probably get triple doubles out the ass, set another record, be unanimous Finals MVP. I just don't see no one on either team doing anything to stop it.
I don't see it either. I mean, if it's the Heat, I say 5 games max. Celtics 6 games max. If you look at the Nuggets record since the playoff has started, what are they? 12-3.
They've lost.
They got a longer
12.
record because they got what 2? There's a second game 7, right?
It was 4-2 versus the Suns, and
So they lost 2?
4-1 versus
3. So they don't have 3 losses.
Minnesota. Yeah.
4. So yeah, they're 12-3. Come on, playoff series. Playoff series. They're 12-3.
They might give up one to
Come on,
Boston,
bro.
but I think that
Yeah.
might be it, bro. Same with Miami. They might sneak one out, but, bro.
12-3 is that's different, bro. Come on, sweeping. I mean, Timberwolves 5 games. They won 2 games against the Suns, and they lost 2 games against the Suns, and then just sweeping the Lakers like easily.
It ain't looking good for
Either
East.
team, yeah.
Don't look good at all, bro.
Unlike you had to think about Jimmy Butler, Nikola Jokic. That boy's a walking Hall of Famer now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's
Certified.
That's no question.
I think he what
I
record
mean-
did he break? He has like the most triple
triple doubles
doubles
in the playoff series.
and the most triple doubles for a big man. Damn. So like after a championship, he's gonna have to start being ranked as literally one of the best big men to ever play the game. Up there. Like I'm not saying he's number 1, but when you make like a top 10 list, he's
Right.
gonna be somewhere in that top 10 list.
No,
You can
he's
talk
top-
about it, but
I'd say he's top 5. Top
Mhm.
5
Top
centers?
5 centers.
Top 5 centers. He's top 5 for
Man.
sure.
in terms
I
of
think we should save this one. I'm not gonna lie. We should really save this
yeah,
one.
save
Save
this
it.
for
Yeah,
off
save this
season.
one. Save this one, but like I gotta think about that one. I'm not gonna lie.
He's my MVP though. Man.
You got Bam, Sabon.
What? Hold on, what are you talking about? In the playoffs, you mean? Or
Nah,
what?
I'm just playing. But yeah, I think we say that one. But yeah, HOF for sure. And now, where does Jamal Murray rank among two guards in the league? Among shooting guards, where does Jamal Murray rank? He up there now. I think we ain't been talking about him really, about how much he's been stepping up.
There's not many other shooting guards that
Didn't he
is
have?
performing
Didn't he have
as
30
good.
or 27 against the Lakers in one half?
Yeah,
Where he was like tearing their asses.
Couldn't
Yeah.
miss.
I remember that game. Second game, he was at home. He turned
I ain't gonna lie for he tore the Lakers' asses up. I ain't gonna lie for
sad as hell it worked.
Yeah.
He
Listen to that
tore
game.
their asses up.
I was just sitting there, bro. Like I was, bro. If he get hurt, bro, I'm gonna start cheering. bro.
I wishing on somebody injury.
All right,
No, I wasn't wishing on it, but I said, bro,
All
if
All right,
he got hurt,
all right,
bro.
Kendrick Perkins.
Nah,
All
bro.
right, Kendrick Perkins.
Nah, bro. I wasn't saying, bro, please get hurt. I was saying, bro, if he got hurt, bro, we will win this game,
That's
bro.
what Kendrick Perkins said too.
No.
About LeBron.
Kendrick Perkins was praying that he gets hurt. I ain't doing that, bro. I'm just saying, if this motherfucker was to get hurt, we would win this bitch.
Yeah, I can't put it. Nah, I can't. I just can't like pray on the player getting hurt. No, it doesn't matter, bro. You know, because health is a very important thing, and I just want to do that.
Just
Push
damn, bro. Just get off the court.
Unless I
Go
have
do
some money.
something else.
But yeah, Jamal Murray is different. But as far as I don't know, bro.
It's
Because
not like-
there's not like too many shooting guards in the league. I feel like now there's so many like combination guards. But as far as like straight shooting guards,
Is he a shooting guard? No,
yeah, he's
not.
definitely a shooting
But
guard.
in terms
not
of
a point guard.
guards,
He plays point guard, but I mean, but he's not a point guard.
he
Bro.
ain't no full point guard. But in terms of guards,
He's like a Kyrie Irving, kind of
ain't that many. Just,
combo hybrid guards.
Yeah, hybrid guards. I'd say just a guard.
I think there's only like, I guess from this performance in the playoffs, there's only 3 other guards I guess you can discuss being up there. That would be Dame, Steph, and there's Kyrie and Ja. What other guards could you discuss being the top?
De'Aaron Fox, my guy.
So there's
Think you forgot
De'Aaron
about
Fox
De'Aaron Fox?
also. So that's 6.
Like guards or point guards.
I think guards.
All those players are guards though. Ja, Steph, point guards. Who else you name?
It's tricky.
Dame.
It's so tricky.
Dame's point
though.
guard too. You know, he's like.
But should Jamal Murray be kind of like playing point guard?
I feel like Jamal Murray is.
But he
more
plays
of a-
more off ball because
yeah,
of Jokic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like Jamal Murray is more of a shooting guard though. Cause I mean James Harden is technically he could be a shooting guard, but he's
Now the
running out
point
of point guard. Yeah, exactly. But as far as Dame's a point guard. Curry's a point guard as well. They just score a lot, so it doesn't seem like it. They're both point guard. Ja Morant is for sure number 1 at point guard. De'Aaron Fox is number 1 point guard as well.
Yeah. Kyrie Irving is a combo.
Yeah, that's
He's a
when
combo.
it's kind of like.
He's like a combo guard.
So then who else then?
I mean, Jamal Murray is a combo guard as well, because I don't think you'll look at him and think he's like a traditional point guard anyway.
But I think in terms of like shot creators, he's up there.
He's
He's
definitely
one of
up
the
there.
best. He's one of the best, for sure.
In terms of guards, I think he's probably in top 5
He's
right now.
In guards,
In guard.
guards, like
Yeah.
all of them.
Like right now, he's proved at the highest stage, bro. But this is where it matters, bro. Like regular season, I don't give a fuck about that. Most people don't care.
Stop it, bro.
Stop
There
it.
you
The
go. This is where you,
playoffs-
this is where you just start. This is where
No,
you do. This is
bro,
where
I'm
you
just
do this
saying.
shit. No,
The
bro.
playoffs is more important, bro.
You have to go through the regular season to
Bruh.
get to the playoffs. Ish.
That's
You
what
have
I'm
to
saying.
perform in the regular
Exactly.
season to
So
get there.
if you already
So
performed in the regular season, all the guards
so
performed
how
to
is
get
that
in the
not going to
regular
matter
season.
then?
So this year, you think De'Aaron Fox played better than Dame? Yes or no? Adding in the fact that Dame didn't go to the playoffs, and
No.
De'Aaron Fox went to the playoffs, even in regular season.
He didn't.
So in
Dame
regular
played better.
So Dame played better.
Dame played better. Yes.
So he's a better
because
guard.
he had a
Bruh.
he had a career high season, bro. Don't forget about Dame. See, because the playoffs to happen, and you're gonna forget about Dame.
I ain't forgetting about that, but
De'Aaron
De'Aaron Fox
Fox
has been more impressive.
He
for
played.
Me.
He played 7 extra games, bro. That's it.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm sorry Dame couldn't get to the playoffs. Is that his fault? No, bro. He did the best he could. But at the end of the day, he had a career season where he averaged 30 plus. De'Aaron Fox is not better than Damian Lillard by no means, at all, bro. None. In the postseason and all, I don't give a fuck, bro. Damian Lillard is better than him, bro. Is De'Aaron Fox better than Ja? Yeah, in my opinion. I can make an argument for that one, but not Dame. or Steph.
So why would you make an argument for Ja but not Dame?
I mean, it kind of makes sense because like Ja missed time, and also out of his control in the playoffs, he also had an injury where he missed a game. But even with that, he had one really good game against the Lakers. But other than that, the Lakers took care of them, and I have to count that too, because he made the playoffs. And the regular season, he's up there with Ja. Not like his numbers were off. I think he just flew more under the radar than Ja. And Ja got more publicity for some of the wrong reasons.
Well, I wouldn't say he's definitely not top 5 long guards. I mean,
With Jamal Murray?
yeah, he's not.
No,
top
he's
five.
not top 5 in guards.
Mm,
No, hell no.
For sure. That's like 100% because I mean those players, all the players you name are better, like clearly better than Jamal Murray. No disrespect to him. He's definitely been performing in the playoffs when it mostly matters. But I feel like those players you name could also do the same thing that he's been doing as well, if not even better. In the playoffs. And again, he still has the potential MVP. Well, not potential MVP, but who could have been the MVP, and Jokic as well, who's been performing at a high level. Like it's just kind of ridiculous what Jokic has been doing and how underrated he is, and the coverage that he doesn't get from the media, from fans, us, from analysts or whatever. Kind of just been blowing the Nuggets off. I mean, I know for sure I did. I really didn't take them serious. And I still don't take them serious. No, I'm trying. I take them serious now.
Chicken nugget head ass.
Yeah. I take them serious now, bro. The chicken nuggets are like chicken tenders now.
Chicken nuggets.
They're kind of upgraded now. So, I mean, they went from a team that I thought would lose in the playoffs for sure, especially with, in my defense, I feel like Jokic's background and the Nuggets,
Their track record.
Yeah, their track record was one of the reasons why I feel like they wouldn't reach the finals. Why I was so confident in the Lakers. Beating them, but yeah, they definitely proved me wrong. So I mean, shout out to the chicken nuggets. Got to give them respect. I don't like Jokic, still don't like Murray, just because they couldn't give the Lakers one win. But shout out to them. Like I said, they're gonna win the championship. They're not losing to the Heat or the Celtics.
And you ain't gonna be watching the finals, are you?
I'm not watching. That's fine. I'm watching it, but it's not gonna be interesting unless it's the Celtics and Nuggets. But yeah, bro. Shout out to the Nuggets.
See, I was gonna order a Jamal Murray shirt
Stop.
and a cat and a trucker hat with some chicken nuggets on it with some ketchup.
Stop
But
it, boy.
I just didn't want to do too much,
Nah, bro.
I didn't want to look like a Lakers hater.
You can't. Yeah, I know you've been probably had a big old smile ever since the Lakers got swept from.
Sadly, no, bro. I think I said that I saw this shit going to 7 games because I saw the potential of it going 7 games, but I mean, shit. Just better team won.
Yeah, fucking role players didn't show up compared to Denver.
Shit, D'Angelo Russell didn't show up. If anybody should get the most blame, it's his ass. It's D'Angelo Russell.
Didn't show up at all.
$33
Shit,
million.
Some
$33
games
million.
AD didn't show up either offensively. On defense, he showed up.
For $33 million a year for your player not to show up, who's supposed to be your third option, supposedly. Sad, bro.
Supposedly, I mean, yeah, he definitely didn't show up at all. Very disappointing series because I can't forget what he did regarding the Warriors series. He stepped up in the Warriors series, but against the Nuggets, no show for D'Lo. And shout out to like Hachimura. He's been having a great playoff series each and every series, and Austin Reeves as well. Those two players have definitely stepped up, but D'Lo, very disappointing series. I mean, I didn't expect that from D'Lo, but at the same time, you can't blame him. So, I mean, we'll see what happens next season because I think the Lakers don't have that many players that are just like completely signed with extensions as well.
I think Austin Reeves is
Free agent.
Restricted free agent, if I'm not mistaken. So if some ugly ass organization like the Hornets want to throw him a bag, the Lakers are gonna have to match whatever they're throwing at him.
Lakers better keep Reeves. That's all I know.
But then Hachimura too. You gotta keep Hachimura too.
They might trade D'Lo.
You gotta trade D'Lo, bro. D'Lo, I don't expect D'Lo to go back.
You want to trade D'Lo? Probably Mo Bamba, players like that.
Yeah.
Interesting thought. The Lakers, to their defense, like I said, like the second half, you expected them to turn it around so quickly and make a championship appearing so quickly, and maybe that was too much to ask for that team. But now that the season's over and they have so many options of where they can go, now you're hearing, should they go and try to grab another star player to play along AD and LeBron, or should they just keep as many players as they had this season and trade someone like D'Lo to make flexibility to sign other players? Where do y'all think they should go from here? Should they go for that third star? Will that backfire because of what we saw with Westbrook? And was the Westbrook thing just a bad fit in the first place, and they should go for another superstar that fits better with them? Or what do you think they should go with how this offseason is going?
I mean, the Westbrook trade was just a bad trade in general. But as far as grabbing another third superstar, I don't think they need it. Come on, like, you just went to the Western Conference Finals against the best team in the NBA without a best star. I mean, yeah, they did get swept, but they look good. They look very good. Each and every game, they look very good. And, again, this was a team that was assembled pretty much last minute. You know, you were asking players to do things that in so fast of a pace, and they might have been uncomfortable. And it was like a lot of adjustments that the Lakers had to do as well. You know, each and every game was a different starting lineup. You had Vanderbilt, who I expected would play a lot of minutes, but in the Nuggets series, they kind of like wasn't playing him as much just because of his lack of ability of shot making. You know, the Denver Nuggets with the first two games were pretty much leaving him open, and he wasn't able to make his shot, so they took him out the lineup. They inserted, I think, third game 3, I think they started Dennis Schroeder instead, just for some more offense and playmaking. But, I mean, a third superstar, the Lakers definitely don't need that. They look extremely great, you know, very well team as far as what they got now.
So you think just build on what they got?
I mean, I feel like they can still, like, make a couple of trades. You know, D'Lo, I feel like they really don't need D'Lo. They don't, because he doesn't bring defense. And I feel like they don't necessarily need offense because all he does is score the ball. But even then, we saw, like, in the Nuggets series, he didn't score it at all, right? So the shots that he could take or he took could be given to somebody else for less money. You know, another role player who knows his role and just comes in and shoots the shots that he should take. So, yeah, I don't think that you'll need D'Lo. D'Lo could get traded. Mo Bamba they didn't play him at all. I think that there were talks about him coming back in the playoff series. He never came back. So D'Lo could go. Mo Bamba could go. I mean, Malik Beasley, they took away his minutes through that series, and I don't think that he would have made a difference regardless. So Malik Beasley is another player that could go. But as far as their core, LeBron, AD, Austin Reeves, Achimore, you know, keep those. But get some role players. Y'all be good. I mean, this was a very, I say, successful second half of the season and playoff run for the Lakers. Can't complain about that.
I agree.
I say either running back with like two little swaps of the role players, or just go and get the Kyrie trade. Let's just see what the fuck happens.
Kyrie.
I
mean, it makes sense in terms of working with AD and LeBron. He can be a primary ball handler and scorer, relieving LeBron from, you know, doing more on offense, and he can pass it to AD for lobs or dishes. He's a great passer. Austin Reeves, keep him. He's gonna keep. He can. I think he can mesh well with Kyrie. He can just be at the 3-point line, knock it down, clutch shots.
I just don't think you can. I think it's not.
You have to make some trade. You have to give up some pieces.
You have to give up either Reeves or Hachimura. You're not gonna be able to keep.
No, you can keep. I think
Kyrie.
You don't think they can trade D'Lo, obviously, and probably like Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley, maybe Alonnie Walker.
Troy Brown, throw him in there.
They're gonna want.
But no.
The Mavericks
That's the thing, though. You can't throw in too many people because then you have less bodies.
The Mavericks gonna want somebody else, bro.
Well, it's either. I think it's really up to Kyrie.
Is he unrestricted free? We're gonna see when.
Because that's like we're assuming that Kyrie's gonna leave the Mavs, which I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time,
you don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
But know. And everyone's goes to the Lakers.
That's the only. That's the only superstar star I think the Lakers should try to get is Kyrie, but don't give up too much like they did with the Kyrie. Not the Kyrie, the KD trade, or just running back.
They were mentioning they threw Trae Young out there.
Stop it. Yeah, please stop it.
They threw Trae Young out there.
Stop.
Because he went to a couple of games and whatever.
No, stop, bro.
No, there's way more strength behind Kyrie, bro. Like,
sure.
They want to play together, bro.
No, I'd pick Kyrie over Trae Young any day, but
you can't give up
like
too much.
Every free agent the media just always say, "Oh, they're going to the Lakers." The fans always say every person is
That'd
going
be,
to the Lakers.
that'd be me. Like Draymond going to the Lakers.
Yeah, they said Draymond's going to the Lakers.
She might.
Oh, that's another team that we have to kind of start talking about too, the Warriors. I mean, didn't we say the dynasty is over?
He
Bro.
said the dynasty's over. He said the
Yeah,
dynasty's over.
I said
yeah,
the dynasty was over. As
Y'all
well.
said the dynasty's over.
It is over. I mean,
Yeah,
the Warriors
bro.
got switched themselves up too.
They ain't guaranteed they're gonna win the championship now.
No, they winning one.
That's what I'm saying. The dynasty is over.
It's over.
I mean, they might still win if they compete like every other team, but it ain't like
But it's for
it's a Denver dynasty now. The chicken nugget dynasty.
Yeah. No, I can't see them being a dynasty.
Why not?
I can see them winning the finals and like pretty much being
Bruh.
one and done. But as far as a
Bruh.
dynasty, bro,
Jokic is 28, bro. That's the same age when LeBron went on his dynasty run.
yeah, but I don't know. I
And-
just don't see it.
It's over, bro. I think we finna see this shit, bro.
Don't know what to expect.
I think the Nuggets don't have too much. They don't have that firepower to be a dynasty.
I mean, shit. I
'Cause,
don't know.
mean, look, the Warriors. They had 3 Hall of Famers, 3 guaranteed Hall of Famers,
Mm,
3 of the greatest basketball players in NBA history on the same
two
team.
great shooters.
I mean, yeah,
and,
2 of the greatest.
and a great defender. They also just versatile.
Yeah,
Like,
and then you have like
Who?
my boy Steve Kerr. The fuck?
Who? Be
Bruh.
specific. Who?
Bro,
Be-
Klay Thompson, bro.
And who else?
Bro, I'm not gonna get into this, bro.
Cause we said certified Hall of Famers, right? Who else?
I don't know about certified, bro.
Hold on.
he's
You
up
said
there.
3 certified Hall of Famers. Who else? I know it's Curry, Clay. Who's the other one? Who's the other one? Ish.
Kevon Looney. Looney.
Who else, bro?
Iggy, bro. The Finals MVP.
I forgot about Iggy.
Finals MVP,
I
bro.
forgot the Finals MVP. He was on the team. He sure was on the Warriors.
Bro, y'all know
How many minutes
Steph,
did he play, bro?
did Steph Curry ever get a Finals MVP, bro?
Nah, he hasn't got one.
What the fuck?
He got it last year.
Oh yeah,
got
last
last
year. I
year.
forgot
Bro,
that.
what
Yeah,
the
last year.
fuck?
He got it last year, bro. Calm
No,
down.
but
Didn't get the
still.
other.
Calm
He
down.
got.
No, but think about
So
it
it was
though.
Iggy first. They got the Finals MVP, and then it was KD, the other 2, and then Steph got the last.
What
one.
the fuck? Bro, Stephen
I
Curry
mean,
should have got the
but-
first one, bro.
But I mean,
if we think about it, like,
nah, for
look,
sure he would. I mean,
what the fuck?
yeah, Iggy got it because of the defense he played on LeBron